Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing some favorites, and I didn't do a favorites last month. Sorry. I got super busy, and by the time I was able to do one, it was just too late, and I was just like, they'll survive. I can do it next time. So this is going to be a combined both June and July favorites. So I've got a ton of beauty items this month. So I'm going to be doing a specifically beauty related favorites video. So I'm going to start with skincare. I have two items. This is the Ginger & Co. Hand It To Me hand cream, and I gotta tell you, I meant to put this in my May favorites, my June favorites, and finally I remembered to bring it home from work to put it into my July favorites because this stuff has been amazing. It's only like $8 and it soaks into your hands so quickly that you never have to worry about having like that greasy after feel. It's amazing and it smells so nice. Just light and refreshing, kind of herby. Second favorite is the Supergoop eye cream. I was given this by Birchbox for an event that they had with Supergoop, and I was given this along with 3 other items to try. I've done reviews on all of these on my blog. I will list to those below. This one was by far my favorite, like by far my favorite. I inserted a picture before and after of that and in the blog post, and one has my eyes super puffy right after I woke up in the morning, and the other one is 2 minutes after I use this, 2 minutes later, and the difference is astonishing. So if you're looking for a good eye cream, this is a great one. It's got a metal tip on it. It just works amazing, and it has an SPF of 37, which is actually really important for eye creams, but I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed that almost all eye creams I've seen don't have an SPF in it. It's crazy. Let's move on to face products. Both of these I've had for like forever, seriously. And I didn't use them very often, and I was just like, well, I'm kind of sick of using what I'm using, so I'm going to try this again. And this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Long Wear Foundation, and it is amazing. It is definitely full coverage, like super full coverage. I have it on my skin today, and it just makes for some of the nicest looking skin I've ever had. It covers any imperfections and without looking fake. Like, it still looks nice. I absolutely love it. If you're looking for a good full coverage foundation, I definitely recommend this one. It's actually a pretty good deal too, because it's 1.7 ounces instead of the standard 1 ounce, and it's still $38. So it's a great deal. I definitely recommend it. And they have like 800 colors to choose from. Okay, not really 800, but you know what I mean. A ton of colors. The next is the Revlon Photoready Concealer. The first time I used this, I was not a huge fan. But then I kind of got used to learning, like I learned how to work with it and make it work for me. Lately, I had been using liquid concealers, and I like them, but they all seem to be creasing or not staying put in these hot, humid summer days. They just weren't doing what I needed them to do. So I decided to, instead of going to buy another concealer, I would pick this one up again and try it. This is actually in the color Light. It's so thick, but stays put and blends beautifully. I again have this on today. There's no flashback with it. It's just a good quality concealer. Next, we're gonna move on to lips. I only have 3 lip products. The first is the M.A.C Enchanted One, and this was a limited edition shade. It's a brownish nude. It looks a little different on everybody that wears it. So that is what that looks like. I actually really like it. Just in general, it's a really pretty, very flattering shade, and I'm very glad I got it. Plus, it smells really good. This is actually my first M.A.C lipstick. I know, crazy, but unfortunately most of their lipsticks have sesame oil, so I can only use their matte and I think their luster finish. So this is the first one that I've gotten, and I don't know if all of them smell like this, but it Smells pretty awesome. Plus, is that seriously not the prettiest packaging you have ever seen for a lipstick? I mean, come on. The other two I wear together. Somebody had asked me, actually I think a couple people asked me in a previous video, I will link to that one below, of what I was wearing on my lips. And it's a combination of these two. Separate, I hate them. Like, this one's too pink, this one's too peach. Separate, they don't work. But when they're together, it is like heaven. This is a really, really pretty peachy color. I don't know if you can see that from that far away. I need to get a new editing program so I can edit these better. And this is a very, very pink lip butter. Now this is the Ulta Super Shiny Lip Butter in LA, and this is the laqa&co Lip Lube in Bee's Knees. This was from Birchbox. This I got forever ago at Ulta. But together they make just the prettiest shade that's like the perfect peachy, the perfect pink. It's gorgeous. So been loving those. Plus they're super easy to work with since they're slightly sheer. They go on super easy. You don't even need to look at a mirror when you're putting these on. Lastly, we're going to talk about eyes. I have been loving so many products right now. So first I'm going to start with what I liked in June because there's just one of those. In June, I was all about the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. It seriously is the prettiest shades I have ever seen for neutral eyes. You've got mattes, you've got shimmers. It's got every color you could possibly want for a neutral eye. The ones that I use the most are Heaven, Nudie, Push Up, and Sixpresso. I use those colors all the time, and through the month of June, I use them like almost every single day. Now on to my July eye favorites. I have been loving the cream shadows like you would never believe. The M.A.C Paint Pot in Bare Study has been one of my favorites. It's just a nice, pretty nude that's got shimmer to it. See how pretty that is? I have been loving that. And then in addition to that, I've been loving one of two things. One being the Cool Lids Cream Shadow by Laura Gellar in the color Rose Gold Goddess. It is such a pretty rose gold color and it blends so nicely. It shears out if you want it to. That's that one right there. It is just such a beautiful color. So when I'm not feeling the rose gold, I've been going for the NYX Golden Olive eyeliner, the Slide On Glide On liner. These are amazing in general, but this color is just such a nice, pretty golden greenish khaki color. It's a gorgeous color. I have been using this as a smudged out look, a smudged out liner look, which makes my morning routine go by so quickly. So I'll either smudge it out or I just use it inside my water lines or along my lash lines. It's just a gorgeous pencil in general. And I'll show you a line of that and a smudgy line. So you've got a line of it here and then a smudged out line of it there. And it's just such a pretty color. So, and it's kind of nice to not have like that stark black on your eyes all the time with a black liner. Although I have that on today. And the last eye product is a product I, again, hated the first time I used it, is the Lash Out Butterfly Mascara by L'Oreal. And this was hyped so much on YouTube that I was like, I'm gonna get it. I love mascaras. Might as well try out another one. I got this and the first time I used it, I hated it. So that is what the wand looks like. It is a asymmetrical wand. It kind of flicks out at the end, which is supposed to help give you those fluttery lashes. I don't know if it does that, but the first time I used it, I felt like it just applied entirely too much product, which is probably what a lot of people like, but my lashes, I was blessed with amazing lashes. They're so long and I have so many of them that sometimes too much product on my eyelashes makes a mess. It's raining. I love the rain. I hope that doesn't disturb this video. If it does, I'm sorry. So I let it dry out for a little bit, for about a month and a half, and then attempted to use it again, and it was much better the second time around. It still put on a lot of product, but you also kind of have to learn how to use the brush. So I usually apply it using the winged out side first, and then I adjust and make sure that I don't have any clumps or anything with the smaller tapered side. So if you don't mind the learning curve that comes along with a mascara or with a wand, then this is really a good mascara. If you love super wet mascaras, this is an awesome mascara. If you're like me and you need a mascara that is wet but not too wet, then this may not be the one for you unless you're willing to wait. I've been reaching for it more often this month than I did any other mascara. So those are all of my June/July favorites. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I would love to hear if you guys have done a favorites video. They're one of my favorites to watch. How many times did I say favorites right there? So I would love to know if you did one. If you did, go ahead and let me know below and I will check it out. And don't forget to leave me a comment below if you have any videos you'd like to see me do. I would love to take some requests. So I do have a request coming up soon. Man, it is really raining out. My next requested video that I'm going to do, I'm probably going to film this weekend coming up, will be a dark purple smoky eye. It was requested by a friend of mine. She was concerned about looking like a raccoon wearing dark purples. I'm going to show you guys how you can get that look without looking like a raccoon. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that coming up soon. And if you haven't already, I hope you subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!